Yo, you coming in?
Yo, we coming in.
Fucking away, yo.
Yeah.
Fucking away, yo. Fucking away. Feeling good vibes. Fucking away, yo. Yo. What's up with y'all, man?
What's going on with y'all, man? What's going on?
Yo. What's up? How y'all feeling today?
Good. How are you?
Feeling great, man.
I'm feeling great.
Feeling great. Oh, you coming for me? Because last night my mic wasn't
I'm
working.
feeling great, bruh.
Yo, it's an insider today. Y'all don't know nothing about that. It's an insider today. You know what I'm saying? But man, it's February. This is New Year, so happy New Year's to everybody.
Happy New Year. Valentine's Day is tomorrow.
Yes, Valentine's Day is tomorrow. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Hope you're feeling love.
Hey.
I hope you're happy. I hope you have peace, and I hope you enjoy your day. But without further ado, everybody want to introduce themselves first?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead, Dante.
Oh, me first? All right.
Yeah.
My name is Dante, aka Tay, and from around the way. And I do content creation. I'm an entrepreneur. Like I play drums. I'm all over the place, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm got my hands in a little bit of everything. I can cook too. Fun
Check
fact.
it out.
Fun
There's
fact.
not many men that can cook.
Fun fact.
I ain't gonna cap to you. So are you cook or you do a little?
Oh no, like
Grilled cheese.
This Valentine's Day, I'm supposed to be cooking some lobster tails. So I mean, you know, I treat
Okay, so he's telling us he does his thing in the kitchen. Okay.
All right, that's a bet. Well, my name is Loso Baby. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an artist first, though. I make music. I've been doing music since the 3rd grade, but I started being like actual rapper like 2013. And now I have my own LLC. I own my own business. I'm in the studio. And yeah, you know, artists, if you're listening, hit me up at LBDYC. That's LB as in boy, D as in dog, YC, Loso Baby, man.
Yo, congratulations.
He ain't say when he was in 3rd grade, he used to go by Lil Loso.
Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, you stole it.
The Junior Loso.
Junior Loso. Oh, Junior Loso?
Junior Loso.
Yeah. Kayla, go ahead. You up next.
Okay, I'm Kayla. Nice to see y'all again. What about me? I just graduated from Towson University last spring. Wait, what just happened?
She said, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to it.
Look, keep going.
You soloing you, girl.
Okay. I was a PR major. My major public relations. That's what I want to get my career started in. I am the newest person to the For Youth Live crew. I'm just happy to be here. So that was so weird.
I'm so done.
Don't worry. Pesci about to get it too.
All right, so look. Shine me up. What is it? So, my name is Pesci. I go by P. And I am an author. My first book is called Fierce. You will see this a lot.
Author.
And you can go check that out at Pesci, Pesche, Porter, PORTR.com. Simple. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of other things coming, game streaming, you name it. I'm trying to tap into a little bit of everything. So I look forward to seeing y'all, and I want to support y'all, and I hope y'all support me.
Plug it.
Hey, that's a good read too. I read it when I first met her. That was a dope book. So that was a good intel to her life. You know what I'm saying? I rock with Pesci. Man.
So without further ado, will we talk about how to get a bag?
Get a bag. Hey, yo, this is our first stream, like on our stuff, like on our platform.
Hey, let's go first stream.
Like this is like our first one. So like, what is For Youth Live like mean to y'all? Like this off the bat, it's our first one. That is, you know, what does that mean to y'all?
For me, it's a safe space. You know what I'm saying? Community and, you know, different forms of thought. You know, no one person's opinion is right, but it's leads to easy and just constructive dialogue between parties. So that's what For Youth Live is to me.
Okay.
Okay, I really like that though. I really like that. You mentioned what was the first thing?
Community.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. I really like that. So I'm gonna go behind her and say, For Youth Live means to me, um, I would say, like Kayla said, having a voice. You know what I'm saying? Most of you feel like they don't have a voice, and this is our time to, you know, connect with others, become active in our community as youth. I feel like we are more connected on social media rather than our politics and business and more informational things. I feel like we're just really on what's the latest, what's trending. You know what I'm saying? So this allows us to tap into the things that we need to educate ourselves on so that we can educate others. Also, I look at it as entertainment, supporting people. You know what I'm saying? My biggest thing is to support others. You know, and I will hope y'all support me back, because if y'all don't,
Yeah.
it's stuck. You know what I'm saying?
We are there.
Yeah, so I really think that's what it means to me. Like I said, using the voice, connecting with others, becoming active in a community, and entertainment, a way to relieve and talk to each other and communicate.
I like that.
That's beautiful.
Loso.
What is this live? I guess this first show dealing with us for Youth Live mean to me? It means everything. First of all, like I said before, I didn't even know I was a part of this, but I just became a part of it, and for some reason, y'all knew I was just going to be with it, and I'm with it, and I appreciate that outlook as far as like reaching out, because this is a dope platform, and I was literally thinking like, as I'm getting my business and so forth, I'm like, yo, I need to be on multiple outlets, getting my stuff out there, you know what I'm saying, getting my face known to the public, and I need to start being within the community as far as business. You know what I'm saying? So this, as far as youthfulness, this is relatable to me. And since this is our first show, it's freaking beautiful, man. I freaking love it. So yeah.
For sure. Next.
Hey, man, For Youth Live, like I think For Youth Live to me has always been like just presenting like a space and opportunity for like youth and young adults to come on and not only educate but network, like hash out anything that's going on in our community, like as far as like it can be as far as political, it can be as far as like what's trending, it can be as far as like we're about to cover today, like getting the bag, like getting this money, like because let's face it, like that stimulus is gone, y'all. That stimulus is gone.
That joint is gone.
V-Day took that. I'm looking for that 1,200 now.
No, because I ain't gonna lie, I seen the other day, I seen a little meme, and it had the capital on a piece of paper, and it circled a part of the window. It said my stimulus check right in there on that desk. I said, yo, get mine too.
Bro, it ain't crazy, bro. It ain't crazy.
I feel you.
Definitely presenting that space and opportunity, and that's what I think we're gonna do. I like this new fresh look. We got Loso, we got Kayla, like we got a nice squad here. Like the first, like me and Pesci was holding it down, man. We was holding it down.
Yeah, we was holding it down.
Now we got a squad. Now we got a squad,
and I'm happy y'all with us. All of us put together. It's amazing. It's amazing.
It's amazing, boy. All right, so let's get into it. What we getting into today, man?
Okay. So let me come up with the first thing. I got something for you. Why did you become an entrepreneur, or why do you want to become an entrepreneur?
Hey, I want to go first.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so I want to. Dang, it's so many reasons. I just want my ownership. Ownership is key, right? What is like? I am. Oh my goodness, this is like so much I could say right now. Yeah, ownership is key all the way back from slavery,
right?
You know what I'm saying? To where these Caucasian people owned the land and had workers working on there, and they was making most of the profit because the slaves were making the product for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why can't that? Not the slave part. Why can't we have ownership in land? Why can't we have ownership in our own house, our own car, our own everything? You know what I'm saying? So ownership is like the main thing as far as myself, because I'm 25. I just started my business. I'm an artist. I'm doing a lot of things that will create avenues on avenue on money. You know what I'm saying? Money will help me get real estate. Real estate in locations are key, bro. Like I'm trying to make sources of income to where I don't need a loan from the bank. You feel me? The money that I'm using with my job or even with your job, invest in what you're doing, because for so long I've seen my parents, work a 9 to 5 and get loans to get a car and a home and stuff like that, because they wasn't thinking about entrepreneurial aspect. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to entrepreneurs, you have sources of income that come from everywhere. Sometimes you making money that you don't even got to work for because the product sells itself. You get what I'm saying? So my whole thing is making multiple sources of income to where I don't have to owe nobody. You know what I'm saying? And owning property is the way to be an entrepreneur, at least in my eyes, is the way to be, especially now, because you're able to market way faster, especially with the internet. You can just put your stuff out there instead of like word to mouth, how like back then used to be. We're in a very different time right now. It's a digital era, and that's what I'm doing as far as myself being an artist, because I just promote and market myself to the fullest extent, especially with my music, but also building a studio for artists to come to, because I'm not selfish. I want to film and direct and produce for other artists, because it's not just about me. My legacy will be about who I brought along with me.
Okay. And most people don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't think like that. It's like me only. I'm getting my bag and I'm bouncing. You know what I'm saying? So I really respect that. I really respect that, because he's trying to, and that's how you build a legacy.
Yep.
It ain't,
and that's it.
once you go on, we want to know who's, you know what I'm saying, who's after you, what generation is after you, who's going to come and set the example for what you have created. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I think that's big. And you gotta have the mindset to think like that. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't in you, it ain't in you. So I really agree with that.
Yeah, so that's me. Who's next?
I'll go next. So the reason why being an entrepreneur really, I guess, attracted me to like doing that, or wanting to do it in the future, is the aspect of being happy. I'm not saying that you can't be happy in a 9 to 5 and not working for yourself, but with me, at 22 years old, I've worked the traditional government job and the 9 to 5, and I'm very blessed to have that, But at the same time, it's not for everybody. I know myself. I just kind of know what's going to make me happy, and the happiness aspect is what matters most to me. We only get one life to live, and why not do it the way that you want to do it? I've watched people in my life, like, they live for other people. I can't do that. Like, I've seen how that's hurt them. I've seen how that set them back, And for me, like, the money aspect isn't the biggest thing for me with being an entrepreneur. It's great. Like, hopefully with my future business, I can make that money, I can buy the luxury car and the house and the clothes and all that. But I just want to do it so that I can wake up and feel fulfilled. Like, mental health for me is very, 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 very important. And I have, gone through it where, I woken up and I hated my job, and it made me sad, and it kind of dictated how my days were supposed to go. So I live like that, but I can wake up and just feel free.
I feel you. And I'm going to touch on that a little bit too, because a lot of our parents work places that they ain't really happy working, So that's big, because I think that happens a lot of percent of the time, because it's like, oh, this is what's making me money. This is what's putting food on the table. I'm going to just work this job because it's paying well. That ain't really what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's not really what you want to do. And I don't want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to do something that I want to do. So I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, for me, entrepreneur, like, kind of came almost by kind of like default, because when I like came up, I was playing drums and stuff like that. So coming up playing drums, like, you get, I was coming to church, like, play drums at church. So, I started playing drums at church, and then after a while, you get old enough, they start introducing this thing called a check to you. And, they be like, oh, okay, like, so you mean I can get paid to play 3 songs for a whole service? that's cool for a 13-year-old. You know what I'm saying? That was cool for a 13-year-old coming to like getting $50 here, like $50 there for like a church service. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of like instilled like that entrepreneurial spirit in me from there. Like it was just like, all right, I can not only take this gift that God gave me and turn into a moneymaker, you know what I'm saying? And be able to, like, if I don't have a 9 to 5, I got something on the side to be like, okay, I can go get a gig here and there, and might go play a gig with a band, get some money there, or go play a gig here and get some money there. So, but at the same time, what comes with the advances with that, like being a musician, is like you're gonna have those times where it's dry because you gotta be able to go out there. Like right now it's dry like up for like a lot of musicians because a lot of clubs and stuff like that are not opened up. So it's like really the struggles and up and down of being entrepreneurship is really interesting. And that's what I thought like about it when I became an entrepreneur though.
No, for real. I totally agree on that. But so I guess it's my turn. So look, why I became an entrepreneur. All right, just like Dante said, it's by default. I'll tell you this right now. I had developed a disease called Crohn's disease, right? It's a gastro disease. So I used to write about it because I felt like the only person that could relate to me was me, right? So I went, my mom was like, oh, you writing? What you writing? I used to type it on my iPad, actually. Like, nothing. Like, it's my business. Like, relax. So I went to the bathroom. I come back out. She's on my iPad. I'm like, if only for my mama. So I'm like, dog, you serious? So she's saying, she's like, you write poetry? Hold up. You need to write a book. I'm looking at her like, a book? Nah, that's not me. Like, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, because a lot of people feel like it ain't cool to write no book. I honestly felt like that growing up in high school. I'm like, that ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not cool. I'm not writing a book. So long story short, they hit me up. I didn't want to turn down an opportunity because I always been taught when an opportunity comes your way, you do not say no. Mm-hmm. You do not know if that opportunity is going to come back. It may be a once in a lifetime thing and you didn't ruin it. Okay? So when an opportunity comes your way, you take it, especially if it's beneficial for you and it's a good benefit to you. If you can benefit off of it, then take it. But if it's like, oh, bad deal and you're worth more and somebody like, yo, I'm trying to pay you, different scenario, like, oh, I'm trying to pay you $100 to get signed to a label. You like, do I look like a buck to you? I look like a buck to you? You tripping. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, if it's something like that, okay, then that's not beneficial to you, right? Mm-hmm. So it gave me an opportunity. I know how to write. I love to write. I do it daily. Why not? So I said, I ain't even going to say no. Even though I wanted to, I'm like, I'll take it. So fast forward. So of course I sell books. I sell my books. Now, fast forward this whole pandemic. When I tell you at one point, freaking I don't even know if Target was closed, but like stores was closed. Only thing that was open was grocery stores, bro. I'm talking fast food, closed, everything closed. And that's where a lot of people work. And I'm like, hold up. If y'all can just shut this down like so, I need a business where I can make my own. So nobody can shut me down unless I shut myself down. Because that put a lot of people in that put a lot of people in debt. That put a lot of people in certain issues financially because they just shut everything down, like literally. Only thing was open was a grocery store. So you mean to tell me if I don't work at the grocery store, that's it? People was getting laid off. You know what I'm saying? That's when the unemployment came in. And when I seen that, and I said, dang, dude, they really just shut everything down. I said, no, I need my own. Depending on somebody else to keep this business open so I can make my money? Absolutely not. So that's one of the main reasons why I say I need to get into this entrepreneurship. And I'm not just an author, I'm going to be tapping into a lot of stuff. I want to create my own photography business. I want to create more books. I want to do my gaming streaming so I can tap in with the gamers. You know what I'm saying? So I want to do a lot of stuff. But like Loso said, I want to have different streams of income. So that way I can't be told no because it's my business.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's one of my main reasons why I said this is the path to go.
Oh, that was beautiful. Ooh.
Out here. See, that's what I'm saying. That's that poetry. You speaking that's poetic.
You just
for my soul.
I'm triggered.
There's a little razzle dazzle. Don't size me, though.
Oh, that was nice.
So
that's
look,
beautiful.
I think we already touched on. Thank you, Losa. I think we already touched on what is your business or your dream business. Oh, did we? Did we tell you? I kind of incorporated that in mine. But man, tell me, let the people know what y'all doing, man. Let me. I know Losa told us a little bit. Let people know what y'all doing. What is your business or your dream business? What can we look forward to recently, now, or future wise? Tell us what's popping.
Kayla, you go first.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta go.
Put me on the spot. No, okay. So my dream business, right? There are two things I'm very passionate about. That's children and mental health. That's it. And one thing that I've learned, not just through the pandemic, but through my life, is that like your mind controls your body too, right? It's not just about like mental health isn't just, oh, I'm depressed and like, I'm sad today. No, like you can have anxiety, depressed, panic attacks, and like you can have heart palpitations, or like your hands can hurt, or you can't walk the right way. And I've experienced that too. And it's a very scary, overwhelming, and just all out unfortunate feeling to have, right? So, and some people, they don't know that it's all not in their head, like it's not happening, but it's because you're too stressed, or it's because what you're going through in your mind is physically like tearing you down, right? So there are therapists out here who can literally tap into that, like help you go through the motions of why is this happening to you? Like what's going on in your life that's causing that you couldn't tap in like yourself. So what I want to do is I want to open up a clinic or whatever type of like space for children and even adults who are going through that problem and they can't help themselves. And I feel like because I've gone through it myself, where like I literally had to go to like, I think during the pandemic, I was at the ER like maybe 30 times, not for COVID, but because my mental was so messed up that I literally could not move. And when I went to therapy, they tapped into like why that was happening to me. And it's not like a complete 180 where I felt better, because I still struggle with it now, but it's having a better understanding of why that was happening to me, and I got help and I got better. So that's kind of what my clinic will revolve around, finding out what's causing this, diving deep into it, a safe space like for youth lives, just being like you can feel comfortable coming to me and us figuring out what's going on. That's kind of what I want to do.
You know what? I got some issues of my own. I might have to sit on the what they call that, Jay? Sit on the seat and lay back.
Lay down.
Therapy, bro.
I hope that made sense. But
yeah, I'm gonna have to get on the couch. That's what I'm about to do. Nah, that's really tough. I look forward to supporting you in that in any shape, way, or form that I can.
That's gonna be nice.
That is. Dante, talk to us.
Man, I move so much, so it's like like the music. Look, like the music is one thing, like that's one spectrum that I'm in. Like I'm into like stocks, like I'm in like investments. I want to get into like eventually I want to get into housing. Like I want to get into like real estate, like eventually like that, like property ownership and stuff like that. Like I'm trying to find multiple, like seven is what I've been telling myself for like, most of my life, like 7 streams of income. But like the more, if I can get 7 streams of income and have something coming from those incomes, then that's a beautiful late.
7, that's a big, ridiculous.
Hey, look, and it was funny is like my entrepreneurial spirit was so giddy. I thought that like I was having 7 incomes when I was like about a couple years ago, I was doing music. I had a 9 to 5, and then I was also doing like Uber, Lyft, and like I was doing all of the car services. So here I'm thinking I'm over here getting 7 streams of income because I'm working for all of those other little car services plus the other stuff that I'm doing. But it turned out that don't work that way because it's not consistently flowing. Like there's nothing consistently flowing from, like, if I don't do Lyft this day, then I didn't get nothing from Lyft that day. Like if I didn't do Uber this day, like I didn't get anything from Uber. But with the music and stuff, like that's not something that's consistent too. So I can't really depend on that. So it's like really my only consistent stream income is the 9 to 5. So it's like, all right, I got those coming in as 9 to 5, and then I have some investments that's coming back that's been working in my favor. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know about the Dogecoin going to $1. We take it to $1. So it's like, you know, with that being said, like I'm still trying to, like, you know, really figure out, because I know I want to do management. I went to school for music business management. Like that's my you know, end all be all. I want to have that as a factor too. So it's like I got this big umbrella, and I'm just trying to figure out, like, you know, all of the stuff that's going underneath of it. But you know, we out here in the rain.
So let me ask you a question. Do you feel like, is it possible, and or maybe anything is possible, because the word possible is inside of impossible. Let's just say that anything is possible. How do you feel like you will be able to manage 7 different streams of income, businesses, organizations? How do you feel like you can do that? Because I'm having trouble in the beginning process. You know what I'm saying? So you got some ways, some tips to, like, I mean, as far as what you know so far.
So I mean, the key to having like 7 streams of income, what I've noticed from like research and then from, like, you know, is to have those 7 streams of income working like by them, like as a machine by themselves.
Right.
So that you don't have to like keep running back and checking on them, be like, oh, so does this bring me some money today? Like, nah, you should be able to like go to your financial sheet and see, like, okay, so and so nail polish bought me $500 a day. This storage company that I've invested in brought me $700 a day. Like, and that should be something that's happening every day, instead of, you know, you having to clock in like we clock in every day, you know what I'm saying? But who's to say that you might clock in one day and they be like, you know, we shutting your job down, like we shutting you down, like, you know, I'm a contractor for the government. So it's like every time the contract is up, it's like, all right, bro, like
you gotta find a new job.
Yeah, either like you gotta find a new job, or you hoping and praying that we about to get another contract. So it's like, you know, so it's just stuff like that where it's just like the 7 streams of income becoming important. You're like, all right, so what can I get that can work consistently in like a machine where I don't have to keep going back and be like, okay.
Oh, okay.
You know? That's what I call like making money in your sleep.
Making in your sleep. Hey, let me go close my eyes real quick and see if I get it. I'm telling you, man.
That check coming. That check coming.
So tell us what's popping, man. What you got going on?
Wow, these are all some like great points. But I want to add to what did you say, Dante? You were talking about your certain businesses that you wanted to run. Oh no, Pesci asked the question. She was like, "How do you manage like 7 businesses?"
7 different, yeah.
And honestly, my answer to that is having a team. If you want anything to be done with multiple streams of income, you will not be able to do it by yourself.
Team, yeah, man.
I can almost guarantee that. You know why? That is hard. First of all, I got my own studio and I'm an artist. That's just 2 things. And that's hard. I'm over here editing people's videos. Then I got to edit my own videos.
Right.
That's only 2 jobs. Imagine having 7. Imagine having 3. I'll probably be pulling my hair out right now. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing that makes that easier is having a team that you trust that have the same interests within that business as yourself, because you can go ahead and get people that are willing to work for you, but if they're not as invested as you are within that dream, it won't work, because they'll just be doing it for a check, and it's not no passion and ambition for it. You know what I'm saying? So you have to connect. You got to network. You got to do what you got to do in order to, I guess, not even suffice, to make sure you're up, because we all want to be up, and having a team that wants to be up with you with the same dream and the same focus, that's going to be key. But as far as myself, I'm an artist, I'm a musician, and I own a studio. and I want to own multiple studios. Matter of fact, eventually, my dream, I guess if we're talking about my dream job or my dream ambitions for life, is having a record label, one of the greatest record labels that to ever be made. And Motown inspires me so much, man, because the fact that they took in artists and molded them to be the artists that they became. There's no record label today that does that. You know why? Because all these record labels nowadays are partnering with this and partnering with that, da da da, this, da da da, that, instead of saying, hey, we're a solo entity and we're giving auditions for artists. Come on, audition and go ahead and let's go ahead and develop your talent. There's no development in talent nowadays. They just so we're in the social media era, we just want people to be famous before we even talk to them.
Honestly.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to be that record label that brings that old characteristic back of uh, uh, catering music to the viewers, because I feel like that's important. Music moves people, and it seems like we're just losing that messaging. You know what I'm saying? Because we just expect things from people before we even have a conversation with them, especially in the industry. Imagine me coming up to them talking about, "Hey, I'm a Losa Baby. I'm a great artist." They'll look at me like, "What's your numbers looking like?
Right.
1,000 views, 100 subscribers on YouTube. Ugh, get out of here."
Right.
No, they want to see them M's behind them numbers. That 1 mil, 2 mil, 3 mil. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be that kind of uh, record label that does that for artists. You know what I'm saying? I want to mold artists and get that genuine love when it comes to music, and owning a record label is going to do that for me. And also owning real estate, all these other things. Like I said, Driving Crazy LLC is a different multitude of everything. But right now, it starts off with a studio based, film based, editing based, because I do edits on Premiere Pro and so forth, and Photoshop, anything Adobe, for my business. So it's a lot that I'm doing right now. But the main goal is a record label.
Okay, so you telling me the person like, yo, I'm trying to make a song, I can send them your way.
Yes.
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 Yes. Let me know right now. Hit my Instagram up right now, y'all. If y'all need, I know a lot of people that's making music, need studio time, that's making videos and need them edited. You know what I'm saying? Hit my social media up. I'm sending them your way ASAP.
Yeah, man.
Get off this stream. I'm plugging.
Yes, ma'am. I'm with it.
And before, I'm sorry, Kayla, did you want to say something?
I'm good.
Okay. And one thing that Loso touched on was a team, having somebody help you that's passionate. I had hired someone as a manager for me when I had first came out with this book stuff, because I had people, I was going to radio stations, like low radio stations. I was really having it. Of course, all of that now, but I was really I was getting introduced to people, and that's how I got introduced to Four Sisters. I was really doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I was trying to help one of my old friends to do something and improve and get a source of income. Okay. I hired her as my manager. She was down for it. I don't think she had a passion behind it. So it was like, I'm just really feeding you money for no daggone reason. You know what I'm saying?
Just doing it for a check.
Yeah. It was like, nah, and it was, I wouldn't even realize I was doing majority of the work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will have to post certain stuff on my Facebook page, and I will write it up, give her my account, and tell her to send it. Well, if I didn't wrote the stuff, why can't I send it myself?
Man, oh my goodness.
But a part of it was me, because I know how I write, and I'm a writer. So I want stuff written a certain type of way, and if it doesn't meet the way I will present it, I'm going to be like, nah. But that's why I needed somebody on my team who was able to do that, so that I can trust your writing, and then you can go ahead and post it. But I've experienced that before, and it didn't work out. I'll tell you, it was a dub. It did not work out.
It's another thing, right? You said she wasn't passionate and so forth. You know, there's a reason why Chris Brown hired his mother to be his manager at the beginning of his career.
Wow.
That's just she was looking for her
in my
best
head.
interest. The mother is for your best interest if you have a good mom. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But like
everybody
you
can't
had
be family and business.
exactly, shoot,
Or
some people
your
ain't even hire their mother for
family
nothing.
members or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that was somebody that he could trust. She didn't know the legal aspects of anything, but guess what? She learned. Guess what? She was like, I'm going to help my son be the greatest artist ever. And that's what she did. And we have to realize who's around us and using up our resources. My brother is a tax attorney. And the one thing he said was when I was starting my business and stuff like that, I was like, yeah, I need this and I need an accountant. He was like, you know, I can do that for you, right? I was like, oh yeah, you can. You're a tax accountant, right? He was like, dude, do you know who's around you? Like you have people that are willing to help you. You just think that you have to pay these random people when that's not necessarily true. If it comes to that, of course, but please, everybody that's looking at this, look at your circle. If you want to build a good business that's genuine, that with people that connected with you already, see what everybody else is willing to do for you. That's around you because they love you.
Also, on top of that, like, and if you do have people in your circle who are willing to help you, don't take advantage of that as well. Like, still, like, pay them, full price for their services. You know what I'm saying? Just to show that you appreciate that because because they're also kind of like Chris Brown. His mom learned it. It's one thing if like they already know how to do it, but they love you so much that they're teaching themselves a craft to help you out. So always just show your appreciation for them because that's a sweet, little circle to have because everybody don't have that.
Yeah, cool it with the family discounts, bro.
You better say it, sis.
Yo, bro, you do not get no discount for the friendship.
Nah, man. Nah. That's not how the village grow. That's not how the village grow. You can't be in the village talking about something to get a discount. Nah, man.
Oh, we've been cool for something. I don't care if we've been cool since the time I came out the womb. You better support me. What's wrong with you?
Man, I'm telling you, bro.
Bro.
Ain't no more discounts for me, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no, man, no. You eat it because guess what's gonna happen? Megan Thee Stallion, Quavo, Shy Glizzy come up to you and you lay like, oh yeah, we'll do this for you. You gonna pay full price?
Yeah.
Nah, man, you gotta do that because, like I talked about on a stream before on a For Youth live stream before. Can't remember what week it was, but you got to support. Don't support people when it's popular to support them. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
You want to be a part of the come up, not a part of the up. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a part of
the you gotta be. Come on now. You cannot. That's a good phrase. You cannot be a part of the up. You gotta go through the storm with them. You know what I'm saying?
You'll feel better yourself about it too. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like if I invest in like a company like and I see them like start to branch out and they start franchising and stuff, I'm like, oh snap! I was giving y'all business, so I must have
help with that.
Come up now. I saw y'all when y'all was doing it with just one store. Now y'all doing it with 3 and 4, and like y'all like that's what's up. Like,
that's what's up. But I'm gonna go last. Mine's like I said, I am an author. My dream business would be the name of my first book is called Fear. So I want to create a photography business and name it after my first book. I want to keep the books going. I got a lot of some other stuff that I really don't want to talk about right now because I want to keep some stuff a little private. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like to tell people everything. I like to just show you. But and then again, my gaming stream, like my PC is on the way. I know I've been on my Instagram saying it's coming. But that's because I want to give out good content. I don't want to just put anything out there because I'm rushing. Like I want to get the proper equipment. Like the other day, I just got a webcam. You know what I'm saying? And it may not be the best joint, but I try to do some research and they told me about this one. So I just got a webcam. The PC is on the way.
That's what I'm talking about. Woo, 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 woo.
I'm really trying to do this. Like I'm really trying to do this. I'm trying to put out good content. So a lot more stuff coming y'all way. And of course I'm sticking with the name Fierce or everything because that's my brand. That's my first book. That's my accomplishment. That's the name. You know what I'm saying? My ladies out there, y'all know we Fierce.
Yeah.
Y'all
Okay,
know.
Sasha, I see you.
So now that we went into that, now that we know where we going with the businesses and stuff like that, and what's our dream business, and what we can look forward to, what are some things that you found that may work for your business, if that may be working now, or that you feel, or research that you have done that you feel that could possibly work?
I would like to go first on this.
Go ahead, go ahead.
So, Driving Crazy LLC. Um, I'm working on music as far as filming, editing, and also producing my own music and so forth. I run a studio at this very moment, and I'm actually doing a fundraiser right now on GoFundMe. So if you guys want to donate, search on GoFundMe.com and search Tyler Reyes, TylerReyes, or search Help Build Studio for artists in Maryland.
Hey, so
and
post the link in the chat so we post
Hold
it.
up, because
I got you.
It Help Build Studio for artists, and I said, whoa, go back.
Yeah, I got you.
We're gonna do you right. We're gonna do you right.
Yeah, that's because that was a lot right there. But hold on, let me explain myself first. Well, first of all, obviously I'm in my own studio right now, but it's not finished yet. Obviously, I gotta build the infrastructure as far as the installation. I gotta seal the wall off because I'm in an unfinished basement, so I gotta make sure that it's presentable to customers when they come through and so forth. I gotta get a camera, gotta get a lot of production equipment. But as far as the aspect of business and what works for me, I raised about $180 so far. 100 unaccounted for on the site of GoFundMe, but $80 on the GoFundMe site. And that all came through promotion, creating content, word of mouth, phone calls. I work at a nonprofit in DC called Council of Education for Opportunity, or Council of Opportunity for Education.
Wait a minute, because you don't know the name, bro.
No, it's COE. I was because I be mixing it up. Regardless, I work at a nonprofit and they give grants. They help first generation students get grants and so forth. And my boss, I just be getting, he's a freaking millionaire. He has to every year make a certain amount of money. And this year he has to make $3 million for this company as far as getting money, getting people to invest in COE. And I just be seeing him all day on Zoom calls. He's calling people on the phone. I'm like, bro, are you telling me all you're doing is sitting at a desk all day just networking on the phone with people you don't even know?
Right.
Like, what am I doing wrong? I need to be making calls, bro. I need to be on it, and I need to be adamant because I worked very hard at that job. I need to put that same ambition to the job that I had, which is Driving Crazy, my own entity. You feel what I'm saying? So what works for me is word of mouth, connections, networking, promotion, creating great content, because that's another thing that's lacking. I make great content, so that's why people will receive me as the way I am. And also I'm a great artist. So all around, just networking, man. That's the key.
Let's bring that back up right quick. Let's bring that back up for people.
Yeah, man. So go ahead. We got $80 so far. I'm trying to build $1,000 because that's what's it's going to cost more for the renovations, but $1,000 is to start off, so I can go ahead and get this rolling. You dig what I'm saying? So we can go ahead and build a great foundation. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, let's play that. Let's play this. Let's play this. Let's play this right here.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Loso Baby, and I just became a self-owned business, Driving Crazy LLC. That's all me right there, 100%. But the first step is to building a studio dedicated to DC, Maryland, and Virginia artists so they can record, film, entertainment, anything you can imagine at this studio. But I need y'all help. Anything you can donate to get this studio started, I would highly appreciate it so we can really get this industry going on for the
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my God,
Hey. Hey, bruh.
Yo, I love y'all, man. Oh my
That
God.
boy Loso was clown, bro.
Nonetheless,
Wait, hold up.
nonetheless.
But did y'all see the little lights in the back? Like that joint looks fire, bro.
Bro, I did this right here. You see this right here? I did this right here, yo.
Man, the
So
power of green screen, boy.
just imagine what I can do for people that I'm gonna do the service for in the future. You know what I'm saying? Because this
That's
ain't even done.
That's amazing.
So
That's some good content. I see where that's going. That joint is.
That's gonna be lit. That's gonna be.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
So yeah, that's me though.
I gotta come over there so I can get back out there in the stars again, bro. Try to get back out in the stars. Trying to get
Yeah, let's go to Mars, man.
So I heard him say networking. Who wanna go next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
So for hopefully my future business, I know for me, I will have to go back to school for grad school to get my master's, probably in psychology or health and wellness, to see where that takes me. After that, though, of course, books for now until I go back. I think books are vital to anything that you want to do. Like there's so much knowledge in a book. And I was telling Loso yesterday, I'm trying to read like 8 books a month this year just to just sharpen my mind because it's so important. And they say if you ever want to hide something from a Black man, put it in a book. And I'm trying to absorb everything like a sponge so that I can really put my all into my business.
Wait, I'm sorry. Go back to that phrase. If you ever want to what?
If you ever want to hide something from a Black man, put it in a book. Put it in a book.
Because they're not going to pick it up.
And there's just so much knowledge out there that we just don't know about. And, that's our fault. Read. It's there for you.
Hey,
it's for you.
I'm putting it in a book.
No, for real.
That's lit. Wait, so let me hear you right. You said 8 books a month.
8 books a month. I heard that too, Pej. I was just shaking my head like, yup.
Because when I was young, I used to read all the time, and then I went to college, and I just kind of stopped, And with team and stuff, it was like, well, it's there, and there are so many things that I want to know about. And one of my biggest fears is being at a table with people and I can't add anything to the conversation because I'm not educated. That's a really big fear of mine. So I think it's the more knowledge that you can obtain, the better you just are as a person.
Okay, let me touch on that real quick. I know I got to say my piece. What kind of passages are we talking about? Is it anything sandwich size books? No.
Anything small, medium, large, whatever works. Tall, bitty.
I'm an author, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm not gonna cap out. Not doing that. You're bugging.
And I feel it, but there is this book by Angela Davis that I just ordered. It's like 65 pages. That's not much.
That's not much.
That's not bad.
But someone like 300 is like, dang, do I really want to read that much? You know what I'm saying? But it's all just what works for you. Books come in many different shapes and sizes. It's whatever just you want to know. And maybe it's not a book. Maybe it's a documentary. Whatever works for you for how you learn, do it.
I support that.
Especially as African Americans in this world.
I support that. I support that 100%. You go ahead, man. I'm supporting you. I'm gonna be checking in like, hey, what number you on today?
I'm on 4 right now.
I'm gonna cut hers in half. I'm gonna cut that in half. I might do 4. I might do.
No, just do what works for you, for real.
You know what I'm saying? She said 1. Come on, Pej. You gotta push yourself. You gotta push yourself.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
You gotta start somewhere.
Nah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, the last to you. So Dante, what she says knowledge, he says networking. What's your take on what you found that works good for your business?
Honestly, I think networking is the biggest one. I think networking is huge. when I was in college, like that was like the biggest thing they pressed on us. Like that was like as soon as orientation hit, they was like, "Hey, look, as long as you here, network with everybody around you and touch base with any and whoever, you know what I'm saying? You don't know who can offer what to you, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like how I've always taken the approach. Once I went to college, I was like, I wasn't a very like people person. I wasn't going out to different events and stuff like that, trying to network and stuff like that. And I'm kind of still trying to get over that too now because I've like yeah, going to events and stuff is like where I really have my biggest like challenge at. But I think when I was in college, like it really pushed because you had a lot of people around you who had so much to offer, and you won't know what they have to offer unless you tap into them. So it's like you gotta you might have this dude over here who might be in gaming arts, but he can help you with some coding stuff like in your music business program that you might not even know about. So like when we in a whole classroom together, we got gaming art students in there. We got uh actors and stuff like that who's doing this stuff. Like because I went to Full Sail University, so it's like different people who from different aspects and it's there that's studying different stuff. But we can all come together and use our tools and the things that we have that we bring to the table and create something that's not only grand and beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like the way we do this, like the way the show came together. You know what I'm saying? Like Pesci was like came in one day to like Force Us Alive on like an interview with just like with Peggy. And then I was just there as the producer, like just behind back scenes work and camera work and stuff like that with, just being there. And then Loso was also a guest of Four Sisters Live that came in. So it's like once all of that came together, then Kayla, like somebody texted us and said, like, yo, we got this wonderful young lady who was going to communicate and she can do it like that. So we was like, okay, network with her, bring her in. Like, and then, that's how it happened. That's how we did it. We came together by networking, you know what I'm saying? So networking is huge, man. It's the only way you can probably like advance to the next level. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like one of the easier ways to advance to the next level.
Networking is how we all got together on this right here.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, like you just said, that's definitely how we what's name. So for me, I would say consistency. Gotta be consistent. That's something that I lack.
That's big.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. That's something that I lack. I may wake up on a Monday and be like, not today, tomorrow. All right, bet, let's get it. Next 2 days, maybe Friday. You know what I'm saying? And you can't do that. And I learned that. And just by looking at, I watch a lot of YouTube videos and podcasts, other podcasts myself. I love the open talk shows and things like that. Now, I learned that you cannot do that because what you do is while another person is working Monday through Sunday giving content, the people are going to say, okay, he's more consistent. He's grabbing our attention while you sitting there deciding whether you want to speak to us or whether you want to give us content or not. What people want to see, people log on to different social medias and different things for content. So you pick and choose when you want to. Okay, well, you're not doing it today. I'm going to go jump to him because he's consistent. And I know every time I wake up, this man going to have a video for me to watch. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be consistent. That's something that I am still working on myself. Like you don't get to pick and choose. Like when you jump in, especially entrepreneurship, you jump into that, your business your business not gonna go nowhere if you don't have consistency. You got to because what makes
you better tell them
what makes your business better than a person that busts their butt 7 days a week and you get on this joint when you feel like it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to tell myself, you want to do this or you don't. You got to pick one. So I said, okay, my equipment is coming. And as soon as that equipment touched down, I don't care what time. Whenever I'm free, I got an open free schedule. I'm getting on there. I'm streaming. I have to. You got to. You can't pick and choose because it's not going to work out for you like that. There's a million, a bunch of gamers. There's a bunch of YouTubers. There's a bunch of people who have books. There's a bunch of people who have organizations and who's in industry, who films and stuff like that. There's a bunch of people that do that. So what makes you different? What makes you stand out? And then you can't show us that if you're going to come on a Monday and a Friday and then maybe on a Sunday at real late when I feel like it. No, you got to stay consistent. So that's something that I'm still working on to this day. and I'm going to get better at it.
Yo,
yes, we all are.
I had like a friend like tell me the other day, like this is funny. Like y'all could tell me what y'all think about this, but he kind of whipped me into like a get into action mode when he told me like you got people who sit at home and watch videos about creating content, and then you got people who actually create the videos about content. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like I found myself doing it sometimes. I'll be sitting here all day like at work, you know, but still watching videos about how to like do this and do that instead of like just putting the camera up and just go ahead and taking that time instead of watching, just creating it, you know, going through the mess ups. Because I'm pretty sure that's what that person did. That created that content. They had 1 take, 2 take, 3 takes, 4 takes, you know, to get it better. So, you know, it's only, you know, but so much you can do. So I found myself now where I'll put my camera up and I'll just be saying stuff, but it takes about a few takes, you know, to get that consistency, you know what I'm saying, to get that feeling that you want to get, messages you want to get off too. So
let me touch on that real quick. So you said there's 2 people that actually does it and then watches other. Wait, what? Go back to that.
He said there's people who watch content creators. They watch videos about how to create content from a content creator instead of creating the content and being the content creator.
Isn't that a sort of learning though?
I mean,
yes,
but if you're doing that every day, like if you every day you just and you just create, like you keep going back to that video, that same dude, and you giving him views, like you know what I'm saying, you putting time and effort into watching his videos. Instead of you just pulling up your video and just be like, all right, you know what, let me get my camera angles together, let me figure out my angles, let me figure out, you know what I'm saying, what, you know, what's my flow, how I can talk, like what's the, you know, what's my thing, you know what I'm saying, instead of seeing somebody else's thing that worked for them. Actually, that's really worked for them, because you gotta, you know, because you can watch a video and come back and do everything that they did, but it may not contribute to what your audience, what you're trying to do, and what you're trying to, you know, what you're trying to accomplish in your goals. So you can watch videos.
You said you're gonna wake up every day and watch them. Like,
so
you learn, and I'm gonna tell y'all, like I told them before, I tell y'all, before I found out that I have to have a PC, because at that time I'm like, yo, it's too expensive. You know what I'm saying? Before I realized that you need a PC in order for the stream to activate it to work. You know what I'm saying? Because using so much RAM that it's the computer. If you use a regular computer, it doesn't have much RAM in there to handle all of that. So it's going to lag, it's going to skip, it's going to shut down, you're going to have issues. So before I realized that, and I did my research, I created 5 videos that was no good. And now how would I know that was no good? So I understand what you're saying now. If I had sat there and was like, how to make this good, you got to go through trial and error. Mm-hmm. You got to go through trial and error. You're not going to get on there and be like, oh yeah, got it. You know what I'm saying?
So Pesci, I think we have 1 minute. I think we definitely need to outro this giant.
No, okay. But look. Got one more question though. And then we out.
We got time.
One more question though, and then we out. How do you stay motivated? This is the one I want to know. This is my favorite one. So you ain't leaving until I answer my question. How do you stay motivated?
All right. How do you stay motivated, Kayla?
One thing I do is I always check my goals. You know, like even when I'm having like a really bad day, like I look at what I want to accomplish to make sure like it's worth it. Also, I have mentors. You know, I think mentorship to me is vital because it's having somebody there who they've done it before. You know, and then not only that, like you can model yourself, but also add your own flavor onto it, you know, and tailor it to yourself. But you can see what they reap out of like their success. And it kind of keeps up here, like this is actually possible. You know, I feel like some people going blind, and that's fine. Like you do what works for you, but it's just really difficult that way, in my opinion. So having my mentor and just always keep sight of my goals, you know, that's how I stay motivated.
That's what's up. Loso, how you stay motivated, man?
Oh, it's on me.
That one.
Wow. How do I stay motivated?
He be dancing. That's how he did it. He stayed motivated. He be dancing at the crib. He be dancing.
Man, just striving for greatness, bro. Like I feel like motivation always comes within. Um, I mean, I'm a Christian. I always try to believe in more living and more life, and also that I can do it. I can do whatever man can, and that's truly my motivation. Is that if I've seen that it has been done, then I can do it. Because there have been doubters that was kind of um, I had a conversation with somebody that said I should focus more on music than, you know, all this business stuff that I'm doing. And I was like, what? Why? Like, just because somebody stuck to their guns as far as music doesn't mean I have to, because you don't know what I'm capable of. And you don't know me. Just coming from somebody who literally, that was probably my first or second conversation from them. And he was telling me how to run my life or run my business. And I was like, yeah, you're smart, but you're not that smart because you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? I am very ambitious in getting what I need done. You know what I'm saying? And I think what the overall concept of who I want to be and the concept I want to spread to everybody is try, attempt. That is the one thing that y'all need to be doing right now is attempting to be successful, because you can watch all the videos you want. You can watch. I'm a video editor. Like I said, I'm a musician, but I grew up being a musician. Now I'm transitioning to being a filmmaker, editing videos and things of that nature. And now I'm looking at videos on YouTube, and I'm learning the concept of what it takes to uh, be a video editor and a photographer. But if I did not be like, yo, I need to try something new just to get something fresh in my life, I need to attempt to try to be successful, because you can watch all the videos you want, you can know as many people as you want, you can want to be whatever you want. But if you don't try to be the best that you can be, you would never be. And I guess the one point, like I said before, is the reason why I stay motivated, or the one thing that motivates me is that I can. That's it. I can be successful. That's all the motivation I need every day.
That's what's up. Dante, talk to us. How do you stay motivated?
How do I stay motivated? Let's see. I mean, besides, the fact that I wake up every day, that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I wake up, you know what I'm saying? In the mornings, I used to turn on some music, get lit, get my energy right for the day, because, the morning got to start it out right. I'm not a big morning person, like, at all. Like, so
Me neither. Right?
I find my
I love
found my
morning.
best bet, man. Nah, bro, I will sleep in. Like, and it's been kind of crazy because I work from home now, so it's like, boy, I be wanting to sleep in. I be wanting to sleep. But I realized that, once I get up, once I get the juices flowing, so I'm doing my dancing, turning up, getting the music and everything. So I'm like, all right, her blood is flowing, like everything, mine is right. And not only that, like, I take times like on Saturday, on Sundays, like, self-care Sunday for me, I call it, because it's my day to meditate, get my mind right for the week, like, burn my sage, it's a day of meditation, just a day of cool. Like, sometimes I don't even want to play no loud music. Like, I'm in the car, I don't even play no music. I just, I'm just kind of listening to my surroundings. Like, I might go outside and like listen to like the furthest thing I could find, like far away. I just try to lock in on that sound and just,
that's what's up.
those type of things to like keep your mental right. You know what I'm saying? So, because like I said, like when I was talking about, entrepreneurship, you got your ups and you got your downs. So when you down, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to be depressed and like, being mad because of the fact that you now have like income coming in from like whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just want to keep staying up, keep staying motivated, and like, keeping energy is important. Like, when it comes to like, being an entrepreneur, because if your energy ain't right with it, you're gonna give up. You're gonna give up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll give up. And it's been some things that I've given up on in my life. Like, I'd be like, all right, well, I know once I get to that point where I don't even want to make it succeed no more. I'm like, all right, okay, I just gotta, drop that, because if I'm just trying to put dead energy into something that's trying to get life, that's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So,
Big facts. Did Kayla go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm tripping. So,
Pesci, I just wanted to add one more thing. Another thing that motivates me is generational wealth. I feel like as a black people, we need to start thinking about owning a lot of what we do instead of making these other companies rich.
Yeah.
And start building foundations for our children, bro. Like that's really one thing that motivates me, man.
Definitely want to support black business, support black owned businesses. Like, and I've been doing like research, like, you know what I'm saying, like to find like different market. I'm trying to find like a marketplace now, like a market like I can go to get my groceries and stuff like that's black owned, like, because I'm not.
Wow.
Yeah, it's tough, bro. Like I've been looking at different places. I've been doing good as far as like eating out and stuff like that. I go to a lot of like mostly black restaurants and stuff like that. Like I gotta page.
Okay.
I follow a lot of Instagram pages that promote it and post stuff, like do that stuff like too. But like I'm
check Vibes. Vibes Kitchen, I think that's what it's called.
You said who? Vibes. Okay, yeah, put them on.
It's in Upper Marlboro, by the courthouse. Go check that out. I might go get some today if I got time.
Yeah, let me look them up. I'm gonna post them up right quick because that's
definitely. Shout out to them. Vibes. And this is how I am. I don't even know them, but I want to support them. Straight like that.
It's a restaurant.
It's like a little In-N-Out joint. It's a little. Yeah, it's like a little southern food place.
Yeah. Man, we need to all go on a date there. We need to all go on a date there one day, man.
We plugging them.
But while I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna say me. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm still learning. Them right there.
Right there.
Wednesday through. Look at the food.
We out here. Hey, we putting people on, man. That's what we doing.
Look at the food.
What we doing?
Hold up. Yeah. Let me let them know. I took a picture. I'm going to Vibes. I'm gonna let them know I shouted y'all out.
Let them know we shouted them out on For You Live. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Shoot. You going to Vibes. You gotta put up to Uncaged. Have you had Uncaged Chef?
Yes, I have. I like it.
Uncaged Chef, boy. They be doing it.
Hold up. Let me lock it down.
I'm about to pull it up now. You know I'm gonna pull it up now.
Okay, cool.
All about the visuals.
While he pulling it up, let me go real quick. Me, honestly, I feel as though, oh shoot. Hold up.
That right there. Bomb.
Yeah, man.
Wow, that looks really good. What is that?
This is Uncaged Chef.
No, what is that food right there? Is that French fries?
Yeah, that's like the crab loaded French fries. That's like crab loaded French fries. This is like the chicken and waffles over here.
Delicious.
Wow.
They got this Henny and
shit.
The Henny wings.
I'm hungry now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, come on, man. Get this food out of here. I'm hungry.
Hey, go back up.
What we got?
Oh, my stomach growling.
Oh yeah. These right here, crab. Oh, they got them out of stock. I was about to go get them today. Dang it.
Hey, what's the address? I'm gonna see y'all later.
Yeah, it's right there. You see that joint right there.
You got me hungry as ever right now, man.
Marlboro Pike.
Delicious.
Yeah.
It's also on Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Oh,
really?
Check that out. Oh, they out here.
Please, let me go real quick.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, Pastor. My bad.
Me, honestly, I ain't even gonna capture y'all. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. You know what I'm saying? And I often ask myself, this is a good question. This is a devil's advocate question towards myself, right? Are you just like sometimes lazy minded, or is that not a passion? Because if you got a passion for it, you'll always be motivated. So now I'm like, I don't know. I can't even tell y'all how to stay motivated because I don't know myself. I'm still trying to figure, like, when I get in my jam, And this is a perfect example. Working out. I don't know if anybody witnessed when you work out, it's just something about going to the gym. When you get there, you great. Yeah. But it's something about getting there.
That's half the battle.
Yeah, like that's the whole battle. Like, when I get in there, oh shoot, you thought I was a body, but I'm busting it. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting it down. But when it's getting there, driving to there.
It's the waking up part.
It's the getting up early or getting
out of my bed.
It's that part. So I still ain't even mastered.
Driving to there.
Yeah. when I do though, I'm gonna let y'all know though. I really think I gotta. I don't know. Maybe it's a mature thing. Like I gotta get mature. I don't know. But I'm
now you have to let your finding your motivation motivate you.
Okay, hold up. I ain't gonna lie. You just got like twisted my brain cells. Like, hold up. I'm like, wait. Yeah, Loso. I'm like, wait, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Bring it back. Finding.
I thought she was muted. I was like, oh, not again.
I'm trying to get it. Finding your motivation to wow, you lost me, bro. Say that one more time.
Now I'm saying you have to find your motivation to find the motivation. So now you have to be motivated to find your motivation.
All right, I get what you're saying now. It took a minute. I ain't gonna lie. It took a minute. I was like, wait, what?
He said,
I'm trying to get it out. I'm like, wait, find. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's definitely it. So the English joint off. Anybody want to say some last words before we tap off of this joint?
Oh yeah, man. Hey, y'all stay blessed. Okay? Believe in the Lord. The Lord got you. I know you're going through something, but guess what? It's gonna be better tomorrow. My name is Losa Baby. You want your film? You want your photo taken? Hit me up. LBDYC. Losa Baby. Hey, also, Drive You Crazy hit 35K plays overall. So thank you guys so much for supporting the Driving Crazy EP. I appreciate every single person. I gotta put on my glasses.
Congratulations.
I appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yo, follow me, Loso Baby, everywhere. LOSO Baby. And also go fund me, all of that.
Pesh.
What up?
Plug it.
Plug what?
Plug it. Plug the book. Plug it. You know.
Oh,
come on, girl.
You talking about this one?
I'm talking about that. That right there. Right there.
Color clouds.
That right there.
Porter, PORTR.com. Go get you that poetry book for women as well as men. Don't be afraid to read this because there's a lot of great messages in here. It tells my story how I developed Crohn's disease and a lot of other inspirational poetry in here. And go ahead and tap into that.
Yeah.
Right
We're
now.
gonna have a singing song solo from Kayla Young. Okay,
let's see. Read a book. Follow our page on Instagram For You Fly, please, and thank you.
Yes.
Also tune in for next week. We're talking about love.
I'm talking about love.
The youth in love. And just be blessed, you know.
Be blessed. I'm gonna let y'all know this. I had a bad night and morning, but guess what? You never know that because I just now told you that you never know that.
Right.
You cry about it. You get your tears out because don't be afraid to cry. You know what I'm saying? Men too. Don't be afraid to cry and get it out. You know what I'm saying? Get your emotions out. But
I'm real.
Yeah, get your emotions out. You know what I'm saying? And start back into it. So guess what I'm about to do? I'm gonna have a blessed day. The rest of my day is about 3:00 right now. And I'm gonna let you know this right now. I had a bad night and a bad morning, but I'm not gonna let that stop me.
Go get you a backpack.
You said what?
Go get you a bag of candy and just sit up and eat it all like that. Just get some
a little fruit snack.
Oh, I'm about to go to Vibes.
Go to Vibes. Get your vibe right. Go to Vibes.
Get your vibe right. Go to Vibes. Oh, that's a commercial right there. They should pay.
We plug it, bro. We can do the commercial.
Oh yeah. We can do the commercial, man. We need to start branding these businesses, man. Need to do some partnership with them.
Charging boy. I'm like, hey, listen here. Go to Vibes, y'all. Get your vibe right now. Go out there and get it right now.
Bro, why
man. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate every single person, man.
But yeah, for sure. Thank y'all for supporting us. Those who watch, view, like, comment, subscribe, share, do it, support, and driving crazy. You already know about that. You know what I'm saying? For You Fly, we'll check back in with you next week. We have some more content coming this week, I believe. But every week is going to be a new segment. So stay tuned. Follow our pages.
Follow.
Peace, love, and happiness.
Bye.
God bless.
God bless.
For sure. Oh.